Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh my. You will notice my voice is a bit back to normal. There is occasional fan noise. Occasional. You'll also notice I am sat differently to use said microphone because it is out of fan 1 and it is out of fan 2 and out of fan 3. We are playing the game of Hide the Fan. But congrats, Salia, on the first. Welcome, was it? Welcome, Salia. And welcome, Lady Geek. Today we are dealing with a slight issue with Sentinel metal needing to be turned into biomass or snackies. You know, we just need more snackies. Tyranids need more snackies. That's a rule. But yeah. No, I'm trying to play Hide the Fan. In fact, this will tell you how funny it is. Swamp Cooler with a fan. It's literally blasting there. It is missing the microphone by an inch. It is close. My God, it is that moment of you can't get much closer. You really can't. Right, poke on publish there. Yeah, okay, that goes out everywhere. But yeah, it is that moment of how close can you get? Very, very. But it now does mean I sound a bit more human. Just a bit. It's a little bit better. I'm happy. Temperature-wise, it is okay. But what we'll have to do at some point when these blocks defrost is quickly refill them. That's all we'll be doing at a later date if we need to. Today we are doing some fun shit. We're having a laugh. We're having a giggle. You guys are going to see a spare cutting mat. And you'll discover why I have a spare cutting mat. But yeah, so we're going to have fun today. Have a bit of a giggle. Have a little bit of a relax. You will now notice... Congrats on the 5-stream streak, was it? You'll notice when I do this, we're about to get a new toy. Who wants a new toy? Who wants a new toy? Should I turn on a new toy? Should I turn on a new toy? Yes, a new toy. What I'll do is I'll show what the new toy is for. The new toy is for this. It is water. It is not vodka. For once, it is non-alcohol based. And that was a little full. Because I do not drink plain water. At all. Yeah, I may have spilt a bit. But the new toy is 1 point. It does have a 5-minute cooldown. But if I have to drink, you have to drink. Time to drink bot is now active in chat. And that is to keep me hydrated and keep you guys hydrated. Because I can guarantee if I'm not drinking enough, you're not. Because I know you guys just as much as you guys know me. I don't drink, you don't drink.
So Leon, it says you need a drink. Yes, chat, that includes you.
There we go. So you have to drink too, chap. So yeah. Drink bot. So, let's go to what we've got to do today. So, the desk. You did see the mess before. I know what I haven't freaking clicked. There we go. I'm pretending that coffee counts. It does. Like, anything liquid counts as a drink. There we go. Right. Drop that down now. So, today, we are working on this lovely creature's base, which involves me sacrificing one of these, or at least half of it, to the gods of plastic. So, we're going to move this to here for initially. We do need to tie the hair back. So, give us a colour shout of what you can see in this small pile, whilst I get us set up, ready to go. You can't say anything liquid counts as a drink. Oh, I don't, my mind. Oh God, Lady Geek. Oh God. My mind instantly knew where you went. God damn it. So we are bordering able to paint. Like, this is close to the humidity. It's a good temperature. We're at like 20 degrees. We're substantially under in temperature. What we don't have is the humidity down. We do need the humidity down a little bit more. Not much. Not much at all. But we're getting it there. We are getting it there. Right. We have some air drying clay. We have tweezers for air drying clay. We have the air drying clay mat. Now you'll say, why is it the air drying clay mat? That looks like a normal cutting mat. This side's buggered. We're already over to this side. It will just get buggered over time. Right, call out colours, guys, and I will see if we have them to put my hair up. Hey up, DK. I need to sort that bot so it can't post me, don't I? You want green? We have 2 greens. So there's one side. I'll go with the yellow. Hey, kitten. Right. Let's get the hair bobbled. You guys know when it comes round to painted streams, it is a little bit different. We have to be a little bit careful because I don't want my hair getting caught in... Oh, where did I put my glue? May have to go get the glue. And there's always at least one thing, isn't there, that we forget? There has to be. That's the rules. Yep. I have swamp cooler. It's fine. Yeah. Yeah, it was my pleasure. Right. So, we have the 2 dodgy pigtails. Because they have to be able to stay behind me. Right, guys, I'm going to throw it onto the BRB screen. I'm going to go hunt the glue. I'm pretty sure I know exactly where it is. Once we've got the glue, we will make a start. We will be getting on with it. There is a lot to do today. In fact, fuck it. We'll open the box, look at how we're going to do it all first. Fuck it. We'll make a start. We'll get glue shortly. Chat doesn't need glue, right? You don't eat glue. It's fine. Mini bin. Right. So, to start off with, pew! Rubbish. Gonna hand paint it if I need it. We'll keep hold of that because we might actually want to look at the destructions for bits. We've got at least one, maybe two bases that we can squeeze out of this. In theory, potentially only the one, unless I bury the nose of one of them. We'll see. We'll see how we can do it. But yeah. So we've got those two. And then we have this. And you know what's happening to this? Frisbee. Because the base it's going for so yeah. And that can come over here out the way. Hey, Wilson. Welcome, buddy. Right. So the plan is, today, we get the Sentinel half built. We are going to do the armoured Sentinel on this one. The Sentinel gets built. We bury it. We then start using the air drying clay to build the base into it. So it literally will look like this bugger has played Stompy Stompy Goodness. And in the end, going to be something like that, stomping it into the ground. So, yeah. That is the overall plan for today. What I'm going to do at this point is go find the glue. Because we are definitely going to want it multiple times through the next, like, half an hour. I also need to find where the hell my cleaning tool is. Because I don't want to really go back to a knife using it. But it isn't where I'd expect it on my desk. It has vanished. Right. What we'll do is we'll quickly pause. I'll put it on the BRB screen. I'll run, grab what I need to grab, and then, well, roll, grab what I need to grab, and then we'll get on with it all. So 2 minutes, guys, and we'll get on with that. And we're back. Give us a minute to move into place, guys. Right. So, let's have a look and work out how we're doing this. Because as much as I can, I'm going to try and save one of the half of it so that we can actually do a secondary Sentinel being Squish. Now, I'm going to choose the back leg. So it's this leg. They've made this so hard to... We'll have to use the core. This whole leg. The foot. The plates and stuff we can adapt. And that's a scout. We don't want to do a scout sentinel. We want to do a full-on armored sentinel. Because the armored can have all the heavier weapons. Right. Let's do it. Let's start building the parts that we need. Hey up, Dragon. Welcome. This is going to be a very slow process, guys, so I don't fuck up. Because remember, these aren't cheap to do this to. But we're doing a showpiece, so I don't care usually. Flip. Where's my numbers? 40. 40 one of the pieces I need? Yes, it is. No, 73. So 40 and 39. Okay. I'm already confused because we've got a piece. Or does that get added later? Gets added here. Okay. Okay, that works in our favour a little bit. Those get glued 37, 35, 36, and 43. So these two. So that is 36. So what we're going to do is just lay it up how they've got it. Because I can guarantee we will not have this leg intact. We will be having to mod it. And 43, which is that bit. waste my time. There we go. So that is all that. We also need a 37, which is the shin plate. Right, let's make a start. I am having to go to knife cleanup, guys. Remember, don't always do knife cleanup. I would use my deburr tool. I have no clue where it's gone. But yeah. What armies do you have? What is your favourite? And which would you be? Will you be playing 11? So, what armies do I have, or did I have? Because I have got rid of a couple of the bigger armies that I had. Currently, I have a Necron, Space Marine, and we are building a Tyranid army. I have had Eldar, Dark Eldar, Eldar, Dark Eldar, original Tyranid Swarm, Orcs, multiple Marine armies, Guard armies. I think the only force I never actually fully did was Chaos Space Marine, but even then I did like proper kill teams of it. So I've done all of them at some point in time. Army that I'm going to play in 11th is going to be my Tyranids. It's going to be Showpiece Army. That is going to be what we do it for. So all the pieces you see will be used at some point at a tournament, because I'm going to start doing them again. So if it is I wouldn't say semi-local, because I'm probably not even going to stay local with tournaments. Like, I will travel Manchester, Liverpool, Birmingham, Nottingham. I may even go to one or two at the head office. We will be doing tournaments with this army. So if I am going to tournaments, I will give you guys heads up. Because at the end of the day, I want to show you guys the army in person if I can. So you guys will always know where we're heading to. But yeah. Circle swim. I have a nice Sentinel army. I'm transitioning to my son. I'm currently building Chaos Space Marine and Tau. Tau, I still have some of. And Tau, we're doing a nice project for somebody on. Twin Lance build. Custom bases. Well, semi-custom bases. Just really nice looking army. And that's what we're going for with them. It is just really nice, clean look. But yeah. It's one of those of, I would much prefer to do something nice for others. And transition an army down to somebody, it's a way to do it. I donated one of my armies to a place that teaches people how to play Warhammer. And it was my big guard army that I donated in the end. And when I say big, I had 12 full platoons. May have had a guard issue. Just a little one. No, nothing serious. Don't question it. Can't be a serious guard issue. Honestly, I love painting them, but I love doing what we're doing now. Like, half of this model that we're doing it for is been repositioned a little tiny bit. But we're currently just building the custom base. Like, I reposition near enough every model that I do So when it comes around to, oh yeah, it's like, say, 30, 40 pieces, actually, like, try that 30, 40 pieces turned into 90 to 100 pieces. So, yeah, it can get bad, Dragon. It can get really bad when you're wanting to do stuff like this. So if you want to just pose them, some of them are like maybe 20, 25 pieces for the more complicated. Knights, obviously more. Bigger models, obviously going to be more. But, yeah. Yes, that you're making. This is just for a base. So we are working on a, what's it called? Nord emissary. So we're working on an emissary, and what I will be potentially doing next month, if we get the payout from YouTube on time, we'll be buying one of the big boxes and we'll start building the big box for it. Yeah, this is the thing. If you're going to be putting together something that's small and fiddly, great. You will be okay. The problem comes especially with these kits when you start doing what I'm doing. When you start doing full mod work on them, that's when things start becoming a lot of little fiddly bits. Nice. My tower will be my main army. Chaos will be my second, even though. Yeah, so. Something that I always found is one army will always be bigger. Now, you'll initially think, oh, yeah, it's fine. That'll be my. That's my secondary army. But you'll tend to find you have a preference on armies. My preference for many years was my Horde Swarm Guard. Many, many years. So you would think, okay, that was my favourite army. I kept trying to say for many years that Guard were not my main army. Turns out they were. Really turns out they were. You'll end up discovering, like, you might have a little bit more of an affinity for some of the chaos stuff, and it might just be that's what you are really fun at playing. So my biggest advice there is don't just write it off just because, oh, I want this as my main army. May not necessarily be what you end up as a main. Right. I'm gonna keep that joint. I'm gonna pop this out so that I get a little bit more leg movement because we could get to there or to there. So. There. Right. But yeah, like doing them basic is where I'd always advise people to start. I'd never advise people to start doing modifications for their first army. Because, like, I've done this now for far too many years. There we go. We've got that little bit of movement that we wanted. It's not a lot. We could gain a little bit more, I think. Yeah, that little bit of extra movement there. It's not a lot. Need to get it on the other side as well. I wanted armies that are different enough to paint and play that I don't get bored of either one, so I can transition. Yeah. So the good thing there is touting any marine army. Literally any marine. Now you've gone Chaos. Chaos do have some very shooty units. But when it comes around to it, they also have some insane close combat units. I'm going to struggle getting this core out. Got a little bit far enough down. There's an issue. There we go. We've got the full movement now. So when we put those together, there we go. We've got that little bit of movement that we're going to keep until late. Like, we'll be able to then just reposition it ever so slightly to where I actually want it. So, let's glue this up and be very careful gluing that bit. So, first bit is there and there. Next bit is throw that in. And then glue. Right. And there we go. So, that will remain moving for now. So when we come round to positioning the leg, we've got that little bit of adjustment, which can be important, especially when we get to, like, right when we're adjusting it to make it look perfect. That might be the difference between it being bang on and not. Nope, come here, stay. Goes plate down, like that, okay. Right. So, one leg built, we'll be able to save the other leg for the other model because it is going to be buried. We do need the hips for this one, which is going to be irritating. I might Do we cut the hips? No, we don't. Because if I cut these, I'm probably going to lose more than what I want. We're going to be trimming the hips down. And then that pipe, I do want actually. I want this for a reason. Right. And then we need 46, which is a foot. Use this one. Right. So what we're going to be doing at this point is we'll be gluing this in, and then we'll start to position, which will then tell us what we need to cut from the foot, which will then tell us what we want to do. But what I want to do, if I can do it, is for this exhaust piece, so it goes that way. For this exhaust piece, which will sit here, what I wanted to do, because I can, is try and pitch that up. So this is going to be a lot of little faffy bits, so please bear with us whilst we sit and do all the adjustments. But we are going to trim a lot of this out in a bit. Also, Wilson family, Sundays and Tuesdays should be more the painting, modelling streams moving forward. Because we've had changes in timetables for the main games that we play. Which means Mondays and Tuesdays can't really work for us now. So we're going to do it on Tuesdays instead. Tuesdays and Sundays are the main modelling days now. Oh, that way. I did a dumbass trying to fit them together the wrong way. I'm going to have to blend these edges a little bit, but we're going to be slicing into this in a minute. Once we've worked out exactly where I want shit to sit, we'll be slicing into it. I don't know. Wrong with me too. Nothing wrong with me. Right. And now this is one of my favourite songs for those on Twitch that can hear the music. This is one of my favourite songs. To the stage of you'll regularly just see me doing this on Discord when this song comes on, I'll just be bopping away. For those that know me on Discord and those that see me on Discord, yeah, I'm usually just chilled music all the way through the day. Never stops. A thought on Legends models. Thoughts on Legends models and being able to use them in a game. Certain models, absolutely fucking not. Because now their rule sets are so goddamn broken that you are just going to absolutely trash people. If it's a friendly game, I don't see why not. If it's just like a friendly game, like say it was you versus your son, okay, fine. You can tone it down, you can adjust it. What you can't do with Legends models is expect it to be balanced at a tournament. Some Legends models will just be gross and absolutely cane you into the ground. And then some, like the Barbed Heraldry, will soak up all the punishment, but just won't do anything else. So I think it does come down to what the model is and is it a tournament or is it friendly? When it comes around to tournaments, I don't think Legends models should be allowed. I don't. I just don't. I know that will be a very what's it take for some people, which will go, oh, but you should allow them. Yeah, no, just no. But the reasoning for that is balance. If it's just a fun, friendly game between like family or friends, it doesn't matter. But if it's tournament, it is very different. Why are you not coming out? You already got a clog again? Yeah, you do. Like, as long as you're both very aware that X model is going to cause issues with X, Y, and Z. And you might make a house ruling on a couple of the things. So the main one as the example is the barbed rule. It has an arm save of 2+. It has an invuln save of 3+. And it has a feel no pain of 3+. It also has a ridiculous toughness and fuck tons of wounds. In fact, probably more towards metric levels. It's a bonkers unit. If you're playing that with friends, what you could do is do a game where it's kill the barbed Haradrill. Done. You have a barbed Haradrill, you have flanking units, you may have a commander. Done. Very easy game. All they've got to do is take down the barbed Haradrill first. You have 3 or 4 people that are against you, and your whole thing is, how long can I keep the Haradrill alive? You then add that to a tournament list. You're an arse. Because it's going to take more or less their entire force to bring that down. So it all comes down to what you're playing, who you're playing, when you're playing, and everything else. Yeah, again, it's very much a case of, especially with the Roham stealth drones, Roham, God knows. Those stealth drones are a pain in the arse, but they are good fun. I can understand why people would want to play them. Right, we're going to come back to this bit once we glue that together. What we need to do is go into this bit to work out what way round we're putting the Scout Sentinel. Because there is the weapon pin that I want. And we need that seat. We need the front plate, which is this one. We need number 10, which is that little skid. You notice, guys, I am building huge sections, getting ready to strip them back. I'm just not going to be building all of the other side. I'm going to build half. 25, which is... That's not it. That's 18. That bit. And I'm also going to be cheating a lot of the battle damage, guys. So, yeah, you do need to bear with us with it, but we will be cheating a lot of this. Mostly got completionist wanted all the models, but I also play locally and might see what they can do. So, if you have like a local tournament scene, or a local group of players that have a place they can play. My best advice is, if you want to test to see what they can do, say to somebody and arrange the game. Say to them, right, I want to run these. Here is the rules for them. Can we have a match next week? You don't tell them what else is in your army. You just want to make them aware that that is something you wish to use, and give them the time to go through the rules. Remember, they're not going to be seen regular. They may end up turning around and going, I don't want to fight that. You've got to give them those choices. May get the melee put out to sculpt his head. Yeah, just thinking exploded head syndrome. You know, explodey heads. Right, I will snip these last bits out and that for this section, and then we will pause. Remember, guys, go get drinks, go get snacks. It is important to stay hydrated, especially in this lovely warm weather that half the world is having right now. And the other half of the world, go put a jumper on. Go on, go put your jumper on. Especially that Aussie mate, go put your jumper on. Oh. No, stay. How is the fan noise? Very limited. Kitten, you ready?
Thalos Swamp Rat says you need a drink. Yes, chat, that includes you.
You need to drink. Hey up, Duff Cake. Yes, I can redeem them too. No comment, no comment, no comment, no comment, no comment, no comment. I have not built Sentinels in far too long. We're going to be trimming a lot of this. Coffee in warm weather. It dehydrates. I'll come back, but we're fit for purpose. I don't think they will, Wilson. The problem with Legends models is they're at the stage where they don't want to continue supporting them. So you will tend to find people outside of GW will rewrite the data slate to make it more balanced. The problem is, a tournament, they won't let you use it. So Yeah, I don't think they'll bring fit for purpose rule sets for them because they're dicks like that. Also, Duffcake, how are you today, buddy? I did see you the other day when we were playing Power World for a short time. I know not everybody enjoys Power World, so... but I sure as hell am enjoying it. Right. Doing better. Like, the heat is an issue still. Like, I definitely am still in recovery from heat stroke. I definitely didn't come out of that. I've now realized I probably have still been slightly dehydrated for about a week now. But I am learning to drink more. To the stage on Twitch, we re-added a redeem that even tells chat they need to drink. Because, yeah, you need to drink. What I'm going to do, though, is that same redeem is going to be built into a YouTube command. It'll just have a 5-minute cooldown from YouTube side. So you'll just be like exclamation mark drink on your side, and it'll do the same as what the drink command on Twitch side would do. So yeah. We are making sure we all stay hydrated. Because, you know, none of us do. Yeah, you're back to a warm cup of milk, Charon. A warm cup of milk right there. Oh, I can add personal prompts all the time. We usually have a few. Hey, G came along and replaced the broken tea bags. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, so I'm not that far north anymore. I wish I was. I really do. I would happily move back north tomorrow if I could. The problem is all the specialists that I need for my back are a lot further south. And if I move all that way back, yeah, I ain't getting a specialist again. So I had to make the decision a long time ago about moving south. And I don't like it. I really don't. Like, I don't do the south. I really don't. I'll admit to it, I don't like it down here. But yeah. So I'm in a little bit of a warmer spot than what I'd be if I was back up at home. Because if I was back up at home, they haven't gone over 22 degrees yet. I could have painted every goddamn day. But I would have needed a dehumidifier. That environment is pure humid. So, yeah, there is trade-offs. There is definite trade-offs. I'm wondering... because that will seal in. I'm tempted to split it. Like glue there and cut. For when we're burying it. Yeah, it is a shame. It is a shame. No, kitten. So where I have family is the Shetland Isles. And it is not exactly the main part of the Shetland Isles. It's a ferry beyond the Shetland Isles. So you get on the ferry at the Shetland Isles to head onwards. I just can't get decent medical stuff up there. Otherwise, I would have moved back up there a long ass time ago. Which is why, when I do drink enough, the Scottish accent is not fun to understand. Right, you're getting pings, aren't you? I need to... because for some reason, the Discord on the gaming PC has decided, once again, to turn off streamer mode. Boom. Done. Nellis. I have just seen what you sent me. Do you mind if I show the GIF that you sent? Saying please stay hydrated. Do you mind if I show that GIF? I'll explain in a minute, Dragon. What I'm gonna do. Oh, Piddles. This is what I've just had off Nallus. And yes, I will reply later, Nallus, but 100%, buddy. I am looking forward to it. So, Dragon, the tea is made by our resident mod, G, whose tea is never that strong. Yes. Context is important there, Nallus. Now, G's tea is never that strong. Quite often, it's very close to warm cow lactation, aka warm milk. So, what we have as a rule is whenever G turns up, she adjusts the tea value. And we can have all the way to a broken tea bag, all the way to a really good cup of tea. That is the problem. You do not know whether you're getting good tea, bad tea, or indifferent tea. Enjoy. And it only changes when a G turns up. Yes, a nice glass of warm tea, warm milk. But Nellus, part of what me and you were talking about is connected to that trigger, because I can make it so it keeps a list. And I'd like it to be on a cart with the list of names for the tea. Yeah, I never like talking about where I grew up. It is not a very large place. Yes. Unfortunately, Nels, that is my partner. So, yeah, they are allowed. It's just cursed comments. But, Yeah, I don't massively talk about where I grew up because number one, it's very goddamn small, and a lot of my family is still up there. So, yeah, privacy more than anything. Like, people know I grow up right at the top of Scotland. I will never mention what islands because there is a very small set of islands, and it's just family privacy more than anything. Oh, come on. Why have you blocked again? What? Nellis is always spicy, Dragon. Nellis is always spicy. We just have to be careful with the giving him ridiculous ideas. But I have made his job worse next month. I definitely made his job worse. Well, Nellis. What happened when I said about, oh yeah, you should have a knot first? And, oh yeah, you could chuck them in the bin because, you know, they didn't get there first. What happened? Just saying. Just saying. What happened? Exactly. Yes, it just happens. It's fine. I still haven't given up enough information for people to find me or my family, so it's fine. Right. I'm building a catapult now since people gave me that idea. It's not my fault. I just build stuff. I blame chat. Yeah, exactly. Only blame chat. It's like I blame Finn for when things break, or we blame Sindri when things break, or Sabu. Depends who's appeared. Sabu is fine, Sindri is fine. We just blame either. You can't blame them. But yeah. No. He's just running a family dragon. It's fine. There's no issues there. No issues. I don't even know if I'm still in said family, but we'll find out next time that I'm awake and able to get on an Ellis stream. Right. Yeah! I'm immortal. I'm immortal. Yep. Yay! I'm petable! Wait. You know I bite, right? Oh. Oh shit, I didn't glue that in. Crap. I have made my job harder to glue a part in. Alright. I don't think that works on my stream, which is the godsend. Like, I'm pretty sure that doesn't work, which is the good bit. Like, so I had it on for the first stream, and it made 32 clips that all had to be deleted. So, like, you sat there and it's like, shit, another one, shit, another one. Yeah, 32 clips in one stream. So I ended up going through a mass deletion. And every single one, I saw why it clipped it. Yeah, it was Clipzilla. Fucking gross. But is because it picks up on the word that. Doesn't just pick up on the word clip. Unfortunately, my clipping thing broke the other day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rebuild my clipbot. But my clipbot is going to leave markers for me to go and clip back later. Rest of you can decide if I'm... Yeah, exactly. Like, all I'm going to do is use stream markers. Like, perfect. I can go back, watch it, see if it's right, see if there's errors, edit the errors out. I can make better clips. Like, I did one for YouTube last night. And it is good. Granted, there is a shit ton of me noise and fan noise and everything else, which I fucking hated, which is why I spent time today adjusting where the fans were, adjusting how high the fans are set to, so that I can have my normal voice back. Because, yeah, I didn't want it. I did not want all that fan noise. Right. We are going to start marking this up for where I'm going to cut it in a minute. Because we're going to start marking it. Yes, I'm a fan of markers. I can input markers into DaVinci and Premiere, go through the VOD with it. If I maybe write a script. Yeah, exactly. It's going good, Revelis. It's going good. We are building a base out for this lovely node. And then Tuesday we will be painting the ultramarines that are on the commission list. And then potentially having to pick up another commission. Probably picking up the other commission that hasn't actually started yet. Right, let's get this little shitbag done. But yeah, the markers is probably the best thing Twitch has ever done for editing at speed. So, for the podcast that some of you do watch, some of you don't, for the Saturday, we have markers for the beginning of stream. And it's not for the countdown timer of us just waiting for ads, getting prepped, or anything like that. It's a second mic transfers to the other scene, it drops a marker. That marker is where I cut. Makes my editing easy. Hey, of course, waiting for glue to dry more before continuing building. Honestly, if you use the right poly cements, this isn't the perfect one for me. I'd usually use Tamiya Clear, or I would use a polymer cement instead. But yeah, glue drying in any warmer weather is not fun. Yeah, Nellis, laziest editor. Oh look, line up, cut, done. Send it. Well, save. Send it. Upload to YouTube. Schedule for 8 p.m. my time. Done. See you tomorrow. Yeah, like I enjoy doing stuff like this. I enjoy doing the ridiculousness that we are doing for the actual overall build. And honestly, it can be really fun to actually spend your time making sure that everything is exactly how you want it. And that's the important bit. Yeah. Lazy is not bad. Lazy is me not wanting to put that much effort in. Except this week, I did have to edit a little bit. Because the first marker needed to be ignored. He made me do work, guys. Mike made me do work. Why? Why? Bad Mike. Yeah, tracks on any tank, whether it's a Games Workshop tank or a bolt action or anything like that, tracks are always horrific. Smallest parts to clean up. And then you've got to not only clean up, but it's then a game of, like what I'm doing now, actually gluing it in. Yes, no biscuits for Mike. He's not allowed biscuits this week now. Making me have to do work. God, what's he like? Does he not know I can't be arsed editing any videos? Like, me and a friend the other day were talking about me doing editing more. My solution was I added it to my OBS. So I could just swap over. So it wasn't, oh yeah, let's be proper lazy. It was, well, whenever I need to now change to X, Y, or Z, I poke a button and I'm done. Well, my tracks is the worst. It's German and freaking Tiger. I need to finish gluing the tracks and making sure. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, warship and planes, but I think it's funny. Fun it would be to if he got. It would get into. Oh God, if he gets into Warhammer Nellis, could you imagine? Your dad watching everybody else's streams, so like mine and Cronus's painting streams, and yet he still doesn't watch yours. That was cruel. I do apologise, Nellis. But also, you probably don't want your dad watching your stream, so it's perfectly fine. Ah, shit. Come here. Come here, you little shitbag. shit. Get here. There we go. To be fair, I did work a night shift till 7 AM yesterday morning, and then a long day for Mum's birthday. Yeah. He liked fantasy, I just have to rekindle the passion. But he does not speak English. Things like this you don't have to speak English for. Like, you can see the hilarity of it. In fact, we can do that. Sure, even better. But yeah. What sort of fantasy, though? That is the question. So, after watching a bunch of reviews, bit one that's easy to build. Detailed, yeah, the tank is easy to build, but told. Yeah. Honestly, numbering errors on tracks is normal. Nellis, you're not a PNG tuber. You're just trapped in a PNG. There's a difference. You don't have to, but you know full well we love you, Nellis. Over 2 years ago, and they did not fix the error in the menu. God damn it. Yeah, it's trapped in a 2D space. It's perfectly fine and acceptable. From the 1960s. Have a look at what are they called? There's ones the Tree Elf lot. That might pique his interest. Not all of them are small. Some of them are like that. But a lot of them are quite small. But yeah, errors in like plans tend to stick around forever because they just don't update them. Right, so we need to. Okay. Nice. Like, honestly, I am currently looking at a display case to go on that back wall. Where the sofa is at the moment, moving the sofa, having a bit of a move around. But I want to do something unique with it. Part of it is I want it to have my army in ready to go. And I have been looking at transport boxes that also are display, which is something that I am hoping to sort, but yeah. I want shit like this on display, because these are going to be incredible models when I've finished them. Right, I used to have a book collection that was worse. But, yeah. Right. $17. Transferring all those models would feel so simple for me. So, there is a set of cases. Now, I'll be open here. I am talking to a company that are basically able to modify their cases because they make them themselves. And I would actually want them a slightly different width. There is a wild G, so now your T has been reset, guys. Welcome, G. And G, The project that Nellis knows about, that you don't. And it is remaining this way until you know. Because you'll find out when you find out. May involve your entrance thing. There we go. Oh, it's 1% again. Gee, you've made weak tea again. It's going to be a while. It's going to be a while.
Nellis_plays says you need a drink. Yes, chat, that includes you.
Go get drink, chat. Come on. Time to drink. G, it's going to take a while. Evil, welcome, buddy. I need to change that back. God damn it, Evil. Sneaking in here. What are you like? Yeah, it's warm milk. Warm milk. Welcome, Evil. Welcome, Raiders. Today we are spending a bit of time today making a cool miniature, having fun making it, and just really enjoying the day. But yeah, thank you, Raiders, for joining us. We are working on the base for it. You guys have heard me on Evil stream a few times. I do play a lot of different games. We've got Power World. We have our own little sneaky Power World server that I think people are currently on. Yeah, one person is definitely currently on. But yeah. No, AC 130 is how you sneak. It's called heavy stealth. If nothing survives, there was nothing to say that you were there. Therefore, heavy stealth. Therefore, you are sneaking with heavy stealth. But yes, G has redeemed getting a drink. Yes, heavy stealth, heavy stealth. G redeemed having a drink. Everybody, please look after yourselves, especially in this temperature. At least have a sip of water. You guys know I freaking hate water. I went to the shop this morning just to buy this, just so that I could avoid having water. Exactly, Evil, exactly. I also know that you were playing Assassin's Creed the other day. I did semi-lurk. Just remember, same logic. If you killed them all, you still did it stealthily. Just nobody survived to tell the tale. It's fine. It's fine. You were on it earlier as well. Like, for me, I haven't been on it since Power World dropped. I'm going to be brutally honest. Since I got Power World, I have played far too many hours. But we have a completely private server that is cross-platform. For anybody that is a supporter of the channel in any way, shape or form, you have access to it. It's just one thing that I wanted to do as a thank you for everybody that helps. So they can just sit there and play. No building, haven't played Powered since before the update. Evil, the update is great. The update is great. I'll quickly say what we're building. So at the moment, we're currently building a base for the Nord Emissary. The Nord Emissary is a lovely big tyrannid that likes to eat things. Except, we're having fun with our bases and making showpieces. This is said Nord Emissary. He does have some claws that are up here. Just roughly hold that. And he has a lovely, lovely brain. I mean, who doesn't love a giant brain that's going to try and kill you with psychicness? It's perfectly fine and acceptable. However, I was challenged when I started this army to produce it as a showpiece army. So every base is going to have more stuff to it. In this case, if I just poke that for a minute, we have our guard that we are currently modding up, and it will be sat like there. And we've got our putty and everything, and we'll go a little bit crazy. So this is going to be a very big project. Most of the time you'll see me sat on this Zoom level though. But yeah, when it comes around to Palworld, the update is ridiculous. I would probably say restart. But it's one of those, the private servers like ours are running 24 hours a day. So you have to think ahead with your farming. Like, my farm the first night was definitely not efficient. My pals, basically, when I came back, were all hungry, starving, and everything else. Now I'm completely stable. But it does mean, like, I've got, I think it was like 20 odd thousand wood, a couple of thousand stone, ridiculous amount of iron bars now. Because I put on like 500 the other day, just before I was going to bed. And when I woke up, they're all done. So I've got 500 bronze bars or copper bars, whatever the bars is, the first one. And yeah. And I've been running around, grabbing effigies, having fun. Really fun game. And because of how I set up the server, it's cross-platform. So Xbox, PlayStation, and PC can all join in. So yeah. Just one of those things. Ah, shit. Where did you go? Crap. Guys. Ugh. Oh, there he is. Yeah, if you do evil, let us know, because you can be on a nice safe server where you can have fun. And also, if you see a bones on our server, you are open to shoot and kill. Because it's the rules, we must kill all boneses on sight. Just don't tell him. Nobody tell him, it's fine. So a person that we used to do the podcast with, we have a good laugh with. Yes, he does play on there every so often.
Say his name and he appears. I don't believe in bones. He is not real, he can't hurt you.
Nels, what did you do? How did you summon him? Wait, is he like Beetlejuice? You say his name 3 times and he comes up. Yeah, that guy. You get to kill that guy. He's not real. He can't be real. Wait, hang on. I just thought, did I update? Fuck's sake. I forgot. Yeah. Painting a miniature's cool. God damn it. There we go. Yeah, he's definitely not real. Not real. He's a myth. He's a myth. Like, come on, don't be scaring people, Nellis. Don't be scaring people saying that he's real. He's a Florida man myth. We'll go with that. He's a Florida man myth. He has to be a Florida man myth. There is no way Somebody like that can actually exist, is there? No way. We're gonna be... Can a scout have all the weapons? Yeah, Wig, I agree. Wig. Press X to doubt. Bones isn't real. Bones can't be real. Can't be real. Can't be real. He definitely can't be real. It looks like the scout can have all the weapons. It does look like the scout can have all the weapons. So let's build it as a scout then, because that'll make it easier. There's less material to fuck about with. Right, there's that. Now we're up to this bit, which we're only going to be putting on this side. Because we are... actually, if we're going to... Yeah, I'm going to need that half. This is where, like, although, like, I've got it planned out in my head, and I have drawn out this base, and I would highly recommend make a bad sketch of any huge mods that you're doing, because those huge mods will eat time, and you... Where are you? Oh, that was fun. Honest. On. Stop dropping shit. So, if you make a quick sketch, it'll give you a rough idea of what the hell you're actually going to do. But I can guarantee you now, you'll get to points like what I'm getting to now, and it's like, this isn't on the sketch. None of this is. So I'm now going off my gut instinct of what I really want to do. I'm always careful. What are you on about? I haven't fallen out of the chair on stream in a long time. In fact, I don't think half the people here were here when I last fell out the chair on stream. That shows how long ago that was. Hey up, sub guy. Welcome, buddy. Now, did you do your duty and give the doggo a hug from me, sub guy? Did you give your doggo a hug from me the other day? So, we have our Nord emissary, just here. We are currently working on his base. That's good then. That's good. Thank you for giving the doggo a hug. It was important. Doggo needs love too. So we're currently working our way through building what we actually have to build for it. And then we're going to be cutting it all up. Because this will be like this-ish on that base. So yeah. Yeah, Luna has to give you a bath. It's fine. It's fine. Doggos need love too. But yeah, having a good one, sub guy. How about yourself anyway? I have not seen you around. Well, I wasn't around in Ranger streams for a while, and I will message you why. But yeah. You got JMK. Nice. Nice one indeed. Yeah, I know you've been busy, buddy. But you've got your Navy stuff sorted, your place sorted, your missus sorted, the doggo sorted. Yeah. It's like, yep. And the list continues to grow. And so it's jumping on me when you... Yeah, exactly. That she's just giving you morning cuddles. Perfectly acceptable. Life gets busy, buddy. Life always gets busy. Oh, thank you, sub guy. I've seen your dog a while ago. You sent a picture. Was it like nearly 6 months ago? I think it was like 6 months ago. I really can't remember now. But yeah, doggers are always nice. Let's just check that Discord. That's up. Okay. I don't think... Do we have a pets channel? I think we... Yeah, we do. We do have a pets channel. I've only had those stars for 2 months. Ah, fair enough. I'm wondering who sent me dog pictures then. A Dutch Shepherd. Oh. A Dutch Shepherd. God damn it. God damn it, sub guy. Yeah, no, it wasn't you, kitten. Somebody else sent me dog pictures like a month or so ago. I'm trying to think who it was now. Trying to think who it was. Because they had the fluffiest doggo. Like pure fluff. No sense, just pure fluff. Right. Set. Set your little shit. Right. Oh my god, there's a tiny bar that goes on there. Fuck's sake. Oh. I have got the right channel open when it arrives, sub guys. Oh. Sub guy. Oh, now that is cute. That is cute. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, Raiders. I really need... Thank you, Raiders. I do need to poke that button. As you can see, this is not the usual setup. I still need to fix that raid bot. But thank you, 8-bit runner, Bonner. Thank you for the raid there. Welcome, Raiders. So we do this on a Sunday and on a Tuesday. Rest of the time we do game. We do stream pretty much every single day, apart from the odd time where I can't because of temperature. I am based in the UK. But yeah, welcome, Raiders. Enjoy. If you do have any questions, we are currently making a base for a Nord emissary. We do not like guard here. We do accidentally kill plenty of them. So we're just currently doing a scout sentinel. I will hit there. You can see the progress so far. I've got to do a lot more bits yet. But yeah, we go back to that, because that way you can see all the ridiculousness as we're going. I called her Athena. The girl calls her Hairball. Oh, this is the thing. So, you can have a dog. You can call it one thing. And everybody else will have different names for it. Now, you remember Loffet. But so many of my friends had different names for that cat. One of them used to call him the Tiny Devil, because he would just beat things up. Like, my friend's dog is a Staffordshire Bull. Not afraid of cats. Not in the slightest. Brought it round. Would Loffet stand for that cat, that dog being in the house? Nope. Bop. It's about the first day of a few weeks. It's been cool enough for me to... Yeah, so I do paint professionally all the goddamn time. I will not paint in temperatures over 24 degrees, full stop. I will also not spray in humidity above 60. So I am very strict on what I do because of the standards I want to keep. There is my issue. The second we got to those warm temperatures, like we did a Lego building stream for one of them, and the other streams just had to be cancelled. There wasn't enough to do. So yeah, 100% understand there, buddy. Although I say my commission books are open, if it's non-stream commissions, there's about a queue of 6 months now. I am not picking up any more anytime soon. Yeah, the only bad thing is the girlfriend has a cat, and he does not like the hairball. The dog is afraid of the cat. Wow. Love it, some guy. Absolutely love it. Right, let's get this glued up. But yeah, temperature is a big thing when it comes around to painting. A lot of people don't realise. And especially if you like to wet blend. If you like to wet blend, temperature is your biggest enemy, nightmare, and friend, all in the same day. All in the same day. So, it's one of those where you have to be so goddamn careful. And the worst thing about today is we've not even started to do the base yet. Like, we're building out all the parts for it. We're building out all the little itty bitty bits. Like we've got this on. I need to put that plate on, and yeah, we'll put both plates on. We'll work our way through. Yeah, she isn't afraid of the cat. She's afraid of the cat and just sits on the cat. The charcoal grey cat turns into a white-haired cat. Sit on cat. Defense is sit on cat. Now we have got ads coming up, so for those that are new, we do pause during the ad break. Please go get drinks, snacks, do whatever's needed during your ad break. You do not miss out on anything here. If we are gaming, we will pause completely where possible. Some games we can't, and some games we just turn around and go, okay, pause. So you are welcome to completely stop with us. Yes, exactly. Get coffee, get a drink, get a snack. Terrorize a bones. Oh wait, terrorize a bones. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. Right, I'm gonna cut that last part because I've found it ready to cut. Please, guys, go get a drink. Make sure you look after yourself. The heat is not pleasant anywhere in the world at the moment. Please make sure you look after yourselves, guys. Go and get a drink. Go and get a drink. Hey up, Alpha. Welcome, buddy. So what I'll tend to do on ad breaks, guys, is stretch out certain sections of my hands that suffer. This thumb always suffers. So I will stretch out as far as I can. That's better. Do. Everybody should be back from ads. Or imminently back. So, we do pause for ads here. Thank you very much for just watching them. The ads are the best way of supporting the channel, other than subbing. But you don't need to sub here, full stop. So yeah. Thank you very much for watching them, guys. Right. Let's make a start. Clean up time. Nice. Soon the sim begin. I should really not sing. Really shouldn't. It is Java's best counter at the moment. Cobb or Alpha? Honestly, personally, I'm loving Cobb. Duffgate. Absolutely loving Cobb. We threw Cobb at it last night. Think you might have been there. I'm not sure. But if you check last night's stream, there are timestamps. I do need to actually check, did they propagate onto this one? They're not meant to, but they can. Okay. Edit. No, they didn't. Cool. But yeah, honestly, go watch that fight. Freaking hilarious. Jabba gets vaporized. It is literally, once you have killed Chrysanthemum, Bausch is your first target, don't give a shit, high noons, go die. But once you get moving, once it gets moving, the fight is over. I now know how I want to remod him. My problem is, my remod for next week is already done. And I'm currently working on the remod for the week after. And there's the biggest problem. Have you made a 40k character? I have seen the Stickman guy. I can do it, Wig. The problem is, there is a problem. I enjoy sculpting from scratch. If I'm going to use sprue as the core, I'm going to end up completely custom building. I'm not just going to go, oh yeah, here's a sprue character. I'm going to end up putting milliput over it and completely custom sprue in it. Yeah, I am now Relic 1 on Rotor, I think I'm going to be by the time that it drops. Which doesn't make a difference, really. But I will be Relic 1 on Rotor. Which will mean I will be okay for the event. I'm already 7-star on him. I've done that a fair few times, Wig, to be very honest. One of the challenges I used to really like, which I can't do at the moment because I just don't have the tools to do it now, is I used to scratch build something once a month. And it would be a character in full power armor, or a Tau ethereal on a disc flying. I would take a concept and run with it. And the sprue literally might be, I'll show you how little it could be. That. We'll take that bit. Right. This is how quick the core of it could be built. Do you remember if you 2 constables every time? Because you're gonna chain through quicker. Like, some people are saying you want to use Nesbit instead of Forlom. Not Forlom. I can't remember his name now. But yeah, I use 2 constables. Because I want to chain through. Especially if you've got the right cron for it. So if you have got his cron, you want 2 constables to play chaining. No, I would be cutting the legs and reshaping. But that, when it sticks, that is a basic core of an ethereal. The curve on the neck, the body, the arms are going to be molded onto the body because of the robing. The legs, I would usually cut then here, use them straight down. Most of it's going to be hidden under robing. So yeah, that would be the basic core that I'd be working to. And then it wouldn't be this, it would be a milliput instead of this stuff. But yeah, would go nuts. Would literally go nuts. Right. Question. What weapon do we go with? Or, here's the 2 choices. What weapon do we go with? Or do I go crazy with this base? If I go crazy with this base, this means object source lighting is coming. Which means I break out the airbrush for hours on an area that's going to be not much bigger than the width of my little finger. Here you go then, Wig. We'll do it. We'll do it. We'll go absolutely bonkers on this one. Yep, as long as you're eating, kitten. That's what matters. Right. So, I'm going to zoom in. This is a plasma. Plasma, if I go up here, has a glowy bit. That bit here is the glowy bit. You can see the size of this thing in my hands. It is not big. By any choice, it is not big. And this bit will be glowing. God damn it, Wig. God damn it. Which means lots of wet blending is coming. Where's my bacon butty? Come on. You have to share bacon butties. That is the chat rule. I will add it to the chat rule. Any bacon butties need to be shared. Just saying. I will just add it. Don't look now. It's not there, but it is there. Honest. Thank you, Wig. Like, I've done object source lighting for years. I love doing it. And I may... So there's a couple of ways that I can do it. I can do it with the airbrush. I do it with the airbrush. You're probably looking at half an hour. And away it goes. It would look incredible. And yeah, not hard. Or I could step it up a level and do it with the brush. Now, me and brushing object source lighting do not go hand in hand. In fact, quite the opposite. I fucking hate it. But I may give you guys the ability to vote on whether I'm allowed to do it with the airbrush or not. That's acceptable then. That is acceptable. Right. Boop, boop, and a little bit of boop. There we go. So, that bit, those bits, we've got all the bits off, I think, apart from a hip piece and the upper leg piece. So I need to go back a couple of pages to grab what numbers they were. Would be this piece, so 70, 73, 63. That one. Where is the rest of the parts? God damn it. Now, 70. $63, so that piece. Oh, there we go. So got to clean them up. And then we are playing Sculpt, which is where we start cutting stuff and shunting and getting ready to then use the putty. Yeah. This is the bit that gets interesting. Now, my carb lost. I think I'm the only person I've seen with carb target did for the rank. Oh, that is weird. Like, you shouldn't be getting... You shouldn't be getting to the stage where cob can get eaten. That is a strange one, Duff Cake. And this is why I do like that I stream, because if strange shit happens, we can go back and dissect what went wrong, how it went wrong. Which is why now, like, that, 60-odd% counter for Afra into Jabba is actually more like 90-odd% for us. Fortnite? Fortnite? This isn't Fortnite. Welcome, Cram. Morning, buddy. Right. Let's make a start on working this on. We're doing good. We're doing good. We're just about to start the horrible process, though, of cutting that model to pieces. We're about to start. So you've come at a good time. Lots of interesting things are about to start happening. So, I'm going to move it so it's a little bit easier for me. So, yeah, right. So, this is what the base is for, guys. It is a Nord. It is a Nord emissary, to be more precise. It is not a small model. It is getting a full custom base. So, all that is put aside for now. First things first, let's have a look at the core and how I'm going to do this. So, grab this. So it's going to come across here, up here, right there. Right, let's get the snips out and make a beginning. I'm going to go a little bit shorter than planned. Right, and this is where need a little bit more. Yep, cool. Now, I won't be able to save a lot of this model because it's going to be very awkward for me to just split. I am trying to cut as carefully as I can, but right now I'm more concerned about getting it apart. I'm going to bury that piece. Remember, these also don't have to be perfectly cut. These can be a little bit rough. Oh. Flying! The sprue's meant to do that, not the model. And eat across like that. Alright. It's going to be pretty close. Need to take a little bit more of that out. And then the clay can hide the crimes. So yeah, we've got that bit done. Now we have to look at this to try and get this bit sorted. And where this needs to be cut. It's going to be like there. Right, let's get into this piece. It's all this has got to go. So I'm not afraid too much about snipping there. Will that be enough is the question. No. So we need to go this way a little bit. Remember, these don't have to be perfect, guys. I am working on getting it in the right position so that I can then hide all the rest. That is pretty damn close. So It will sit like that. And then the leg. There we go. There's that done. Okay, that'll work. Right. So at this point, we can start gluing the legs together, putting all the leg armor in. Yeah, I want it right forward, I think. Because if I come back, I could have kept the foot. Yeah, right forward. Right, cool. Let's start gluing stuff up. I want it now. And so. Disappointed in that that attempt. Really disappointed in that, Sindri. Sindri comes in, scares everybody else, doesn't get me. Of course it's Sindri. Of course. It could only be the Sindri. You can't say he didn't try, though. You can't say Sindri didn't try. Sorry, hang on. Sindri is trying. No. Is it didn't try or trying? Do I sound better today, Sindri? Do I sound better? Right, this is going to be the awkward glue up. This is going to be the awkward bit. Come here, plate, because I'm going to use you. Get there. Come, fingers. You. And now I have to hold for a minute. Oh, Jedi TJ is streaking. He is streaking. Yes, yes. Quick, everybody, quick. Get him. Get him. He's streaking. Yeah, I was very locked in with fiddly shit. But now, that's ready. And then that piece sits there. So we can now see about putting the actual heat shields on. And a wig has chosen a weapon of choice for the base. It's gonna be a base. He's gonna clean that all up. Sindri, a wild G came. A wild G. Hey up, TJ. How are you, buddy? Spillage is lickage. God damn it, Sindri. Oh. There are definite days where you make me smile more than you should. And today is one of them, thank you. No, G made the tea. Get it right, chorus. G made the tea, G didn't mess up the tea. G never messes up the tea. You just get G strength tea at times. I am going to be upgrading that bot, by the way, in the next couple of days. Well, you obviously didn't ask G for non-G strength tea. That's what you have to do. And then what we're going to have is him stood somehow on the Sentinel, I think. Maybe stood like that. Don't know yet. We'll work that bit out. Yeah, you can't make a mess, Nallus. Good wig. Good wig. Right, now we're getting to the fun stuff. Sindri comes just in time for the fun bit. After we've cut all the half of the model away.
Sindri94 says you need a drink. Yes, chat, that includes you.
Right, everybody, get your drinks. Includes you. You heard it. You heard it. You heard it. Right. It includes everybody. You are in chat. It includes everybody. If it includes me, it includes everybody else. If I'm forced to drink water, so are you. Well, Jedi TJ, what you can do, you can take, say somebody wanted to put Jedi TJ in the corner, and they put Jedi TJ a 15 in the text for it. What would happen over there is you'll be sat in the corner. It just happens. I am sure that certain people will show you what happens when they use go sit in the corner and think about what you've done. I am very surprised. There we go.
Sit in the corner and think about what you've done.
There is Nellis sitting in the corner thinking about what he's done. Alright. I need to be careful with this stuff, guys, because I can't cut too much of the packaging away. Because I need as much of it as I can. Yeah. Right. Slice. That's one lump. Well, obviously you did something. Yes, you could throw Kadar in the corner, but you would have to do Kadar _ La _ poet to sit in the corner. And it will then pull their Twitch image and their text and put them in the corner. Like what happened to Nellis. Nellis sat in the corner. He did nothing wrong. He just got put in the corner. Right. Let's make a start. I'm going to start off working this into place. And I'm going to need those to texture. Right. I'm going to make a new tool. There. Magnum lollipop sticks, guys. Magnum lollipop sticks. Where are we? Yeah. Sundry said he wanted to kill me in Power World. Am I the bad? What? No, you just run off from the corner. It's fine. Wait. I need to listen to this clip. Wait. Sindri. I'm worried that's Sindri. Let me. He paid for it, and in his he murdered was before. Wait. Nellis, are you letting other family members murder each other again? So if it's paid for, it's okay then. God damn it. Alright, let's just now mold this round. Give this some texturing now. You missed the point of me being able to not allow it. Well, you know, you could have made him immortal. You could have. You could have made him immortal, you know. Right. Alright. Bit more. In Cult of Lamb, you are a priest, not the god. Also, immortality is not in the games. Yeah, well, you could just keep resurrecting him. Make him the whole unholy half dead. Or is that the unholy full dead? Yeah, you could promote him to full dead. I mean, accidentally promote him to full dead. Yeah, that. Yeah, that. I can be reasonable. I forgive Nellis. I'm starting to think my guy was right in leaving. What, you tried leaving the family, Sindri? Wait. No. Family don't leave. Bad you. Stay in the family. Yeah, yeah, you can't leave the family. As long as you're enjoying your day, babe. That's what matters. Oh, shit. Got too big of a piece. Yes, you did. 2 times was old age, but still. No, no, no. Old age isn't killing you. Old age is old age. Yeah, old age isn't your fault, Nellis. It's their fault for not sacrificing themselves sooner. I mean, giving themselves for the family. They should give themselves for the family before old age, shouldn't they? That would be the right thing to do. Obviously, they don't know the right thing to do. Oh God, what's today's thing to make us all feel old, Sindri? Come on. I know it's coming. Come on, fire the psychic damage. Fuck's sake! God damn it, Sindri. No. No! Bad Sindri. Bad Sindri. Bad Sindri. I remember watching it as a kid. It is likely right. Fuck's sake. Psychic damage, Sindri. Bad Sindri. Sindri. Sindri, you know you said you never played D&D.
You go sit in the corner and think about what you've done.
See, TJ? See? You can put him in the corner. That's what you do. Sindri, you know you said you've never played D&D. I'm waiting for a reply here. Or you've never had the chance to play D&D more than anything. You'd make a brilliant bard dishing out that psychic damage. You would. You really would. You would make an ultimate bard. There may be something that I'm working on for that. It's just getting it all built out. And part of that is what me and you have already discussed. So, yeah. Yeah, basically, you cast Vicious Mockery. So as part of that, I suggest... never mind. So as part of that, I suggest that you go start a business. Then mind it. God damn. Vicious mockery indeed. Right. Right. Now I need to check position. There we go. We're getting it there, guys. The base is nearly done. There's one, probably the tamest ones I could use. A whole repository of created insight. Yeah. And that is what a bard is just a repository of vicious mockery. I once did a bard for a campaign that I was only allowed to use your mum is so fat insults. That was a very fun campaign. Because you can imagine going up to the BBEG and going, your mum is so fat that when she gave birth to you, she thought you were a nugget. God damn, that's an insult. In more ways than you think. Right, I'm going to add a lot of weight on this base because, yeah, this is going to be quite a heavy model. But it's a very sculpted base, so I'm quite happy with it so far. Alright, we have ads. Yeah, you brighten up every room when you leave. There's Wigged, whilst we're all casting vicious mockery. Going after the training droid. Perfectly fine and acceptable, guys. Remember, you do not have to cast vicious mockery. It just means Sindri are good at it. check it. Now, whilst I'm doing this, guys, I do have to kind of work whilst we are in ads. Simply because I haven't got long with air drying clay. Even though it'll take a full 24 hours to properly cure, I want to have it blended and all as how I want it way before that window is closing. Make it like a rot. As an outsider, what is your view on intelligence? I like that one, Sindri. I like that one. Yeah, me and Sindri are pretty good at vicious mockery. I just tone it down until somebody pisses me off. Which has only happened a few times. It's only happened a few times where I've literally used vicious mockery on stream. But I did bring somebody to the point where it was like, don't be a dumbass. Like, I shouldn't have to use vicious mockery on stream. Ever. But I will. Sorry about that, guys. I am working with air drying clay. So, at the moment, every second kind of counts. So, I've been packing out round the gun. Like it's been rammed into the floor. So, that's what I'm currently trying to replicate. So, it's like a little bump where it's been pushed into the floor. Who's whipping ass? Who's whipping ass? Luther, thank you, buddy. Thank you, Luther. I'm about to whip somebody's ass. It's always fun to have a bit of ass whipping. Right, now blend these. Now we go. And there we go, guys. I will zoom in on the base more in a minute for you. What I'm just going to do is first of all seal this back up and chuck it in the box of goodness. And the Sindri Strix again. Right. We'll do some more texturing. But where's my ob spot? Yes, crazy chicken indeed. So, we've got all the foot looking like it tried to push up. I'm going to pack out more on this foot. We've got all the underside caged in, so you can't see that it's actually half. We've built up all around here to hide the engine side. I'm going to pack out a little bit more here to make it look a bit more realistic. And yeah, and then you've got the gun, where it'll look like it's just driven into the dirt. I'm going to build up a little bit more over it, but I might even do that with the paint. In fact, yeah, we'll do that with texture paints, I think, that bit. So, what we need is to build out here a bit more, because it doesn't look right. It's not sticking right. We're starting to get it to dry out a bit, so I will be wetting my fingers and let it steal moisture. I must go and drill some holes and put up some... Ooh. Is it shelving for good stuff? Shelving for good stuff? But enjoy your lurk, Sindri. Thank you, buddy. There we go. Oh, anybody see Sindri run off? Guys, he's rolled high. Just be aware, if he is seen again, you need to alert the stream guards. Just be careful. Just be careful. Right, and then... Doop, doop. I should have gone and got a tub of water before I started this. But it's fine. It's a fine. We are adding the finishing layer now, more than anything. There we go. Getting it there. Got to do a little bit here, a little bit here, and then I'll be happy with that. I don't know exactly where it'll stand. I'm thinking something like, maybe like that. Smashing into its ankle. Stomping right at the top of it. We'll find a perfect position. Might even be something like stood on the base. Smash on that. We'll see. That is a later issue. Nah. Hate air drying clay. This is also foam air drying clay, guys, so a little bit different, but make it so it's like that one. A bit of a push. There we go. So just this bit to fill, and then we'll be done on this, and then it is a game of let it dry. And this will take 3 or 4 days to dry. So this is not going to get painted till at least next week. Right. So this will crack a little bit. It will get a little bit of damage to it. But that is now our base. I'm probably going to heat this a little bit and bend it so it looks like it's been hit at some point. We'll do some more work on this piece with texture paint. But yeah, I really like this. Like, it's not a smooth base. It's not meant to be. There will be texture paint over the entirety of the white to give it actual texture. I haven't worked out the full extent of the ground for the planet of whatever we're going to use for our NIDs. But, yeah. There is the full thing. I'll slow turn it. I'm going to paint in blood splatter all around the head. So it literally looks like something made his head explode. You'll be able to just about see... No, you can't see his other arm. His other arm is in there, but it's buried. This arm will all paint up. The screen that we can actually see of it, we'll put a glow in there, like it's still slightly working. There you go. You can just see it on the angle that you're on. So there'll be a slight glow on that screen still. And yeah, overall, really happy with how it's looking. The fact that it isn't exactly super smooth is perfect to me. It's very rugged. I'm more leaning towards like a very open, plainy, dirt, rough planet that might have like... I want to do a little bit more there. Will we be okay without that? Yeah, that'll be fine. But what I'm tempted to do is like make it like a resource heavy world. That's very fresh, very new. Very much a case of it'll have grasslands, it'll have open planing. Except we're going to wreck all that. No, currently room is at 23. Outside's a little bit cooler. But, yeah. These streams, I don't have everything on. I also had the swamp cooler. For those that want to know. Magic. What are you doing? What are you doing up there? I can see you. Yeah, swamp cooler. So you can see the desk. Right. With that being said, we do have an important thing to do now. Come here. That one. Grey bin. Grey bin time. Come here. We'll zoom out a little bit more. Come here. Don't forget. Wait, Nellis. Nellis. Are you not happy with seeing 3 womps? Because you know. 3 womps. All at the same time. All different angles. You're not happy about that. But yeah, you just remember, get your little dusty bin out, your little bin, and clean up after yourself. We have the grey bin. We also have the black bin. But the black bin, well, the person isn't here, and I'm not sure. Oh, they're down there. I could get them. A person isn't here for us to use the black bin today. Unfortunately, they haven't turned up. But yeah. Honestly, guys, working out how I could angle the fans so that I could have the mini swamp cooler up there. It is still cold. Yeah, the tea bin, Nellis, the tea bin. Spill the tea. Well, you don't spill the tea. What you do? Where the hell is those bags? No. What you do? And they've fallen from where they usually are kept. What you do is you have Yorkshire tea bags, and you can't drink Yorkshire tea. You can't. Yorkshire tea shouldn't be drank. So when Luke's here, we get a Yorkshire tea bag out. And we get the black bin. And you open the black bin. You drop. And you shut the bin. Because I'd prefer to have bin juice than Yorkshire tea. I really would. Yeah. There you go. There's no problem there, is there? No, Yorkshire tea is not precious, Wick. Tetley's tea is precious. Or, what's the other one? You've got Tetley tea, you've got, trying to remember what the tea is now. There is a really nice tea that's more important than Yorkshire tea. And that's why we have a black bin on the desk to Twinings, that's the one. Twinings. That's the better tea. For all my time in Scotland, I drank nearly no tea. Nellis, the reason why you don't drink that much tea is because in Scotland we have a thing called you must have Irish coffee. And if you just order a normal coffee, it's probably an Irish coffee. And iron brew. Blended squirrel. Don't worry about it. Yeah, like Twinings breakfast tea is so much better than Yorkshire tea, which is why we have to put the Yorkshire tea in the bin. Glass bottle, iron brew. Like, when my mate comes back down in 2 weeks, he will be dropping off 4 haggis and as many glass bottle iron brews as he can get his mitts on. I will be a very happy individual. I will have haggis and proper iron brew. Mind you, hang on. Can you see it? Yeah. Yeah. Just don't tell Luke that we put a Yorkshire tea bag in the bin. Pay on me. Welcome, buddy. Part of how we are on stream is we do have a laugh with each other. And there are other streamers that join us and we have a laugh with. One of them is adamant that Yorkshire tea is the best. Hence why we put Yorkshire tea bags. Just, yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry. You don't need to worry about what's in the bin. Haggis is amazing. I've got one left in the freezer. And I don't want to use it until I know my mate's on his way because, yeah. More in it. It would have to be a cold brew now, so they're not rated for more than, I think 30 degrees, so, yeah. Good spice mincemeat. It really is well spiced. I know people don't like it, but yeah. Yes, it is. It is a Scout Sentinel for our lovely friend. It is his base. You don't need a Sentinel, do you? Like, Sentinels aren't needed. Like, here you go. We'll zoom in a bit more. What I'm going to also do is I'm going to just grab this. Let's make the super zoom. So super zoom is about there. And then we'll go. Oop. No, no, no! God damn it. I wanted to set preset 3. Not freaking run it. There we go. So yeah. No, you don't need a guardsman's walker, do you? You also, the guardsman doesn't need a head, do they? They don't need a head. Like the brain can explode. What, Nellis? What, Nellis? You summoned? Or did you summon this? Is that what you wanted to see? Is this what you really wanted to see, Nellis? Looks like a fossil. Kind of is, but this has basically been stomped into the dirt. We'll have to paint them completely separate, and then it'll be the game of, like, I'm thinking something like that. So I'll try and hold it. So it'll be something like that. So, yeah. It will look incredibly brutal. Well, this is the thing. The zooms are meant to be fixed. They're all meant to be fixed zoom points. I just didn't set up number 3 correctly. And now we do have it. So we have his head, which I'll be painting separate for reasons of my own. Same with the arms. And that is all the parts ready to go. Now, we will wait for the air drying clay to be done. Then I will probably put a thin layer of milliput over it, which will be another couple of days drying. But this is what I do, guys. This is why I enjoy model making. We enjoy making the custom, the unique. This whole Tyrannid army that I'm doing will be tournament capable. I will be going to tournament with it. And we'll probably have more showpieces in it than common sense. To the stage of, I will reposition every goddamn gaunt. All of them. I will want to swear a lot after doing this. But there will be a session where we just sit and build for weeks. What I can now do is every single one of these unused pieces, so the leg pieces, that other piece, the armor plates, all the weaponry, all the side pods, the fuel cans, we have a load of spare parts to make it all. This really isn't. Lictors are closer. Lictors are closer. And we do have a lot of lictors to make. Because, no, I don't want 9 Von Reaper lictors, honest. Who would want 9 lictors that appear from across the board and go, "Hi, I'm here to eat your face"? Nah, nobody would want that. Nobody would want that at all. Now, what we will be doing, guys, is the rest of this week, we do have a bit of a stream schedule already built up and planned. I will grab that quickly. I need to go in here, though. Go into here. Go down here and turn on that. And that one. Right. God damn it. Right, and knock that back off. There we go. And there is a wig, getting yet more points. At some point, I will add a load of stuff for the points. But, here we go. So, if I poke this, you'll notice I have not crossed out Friday and Saturday yet because I need to readjust. So, we will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow night is GAC night. GAC tomorrow is going to be a little bit different how I'd usually be playing, simply because it can't be speed rounded. I've got a very mentally exhausting morning tomorrow. I am going to be mentally drained very, very early. So tomorrow is going to be a bit different to usual. I may be a little bit slower on the uptake. I may be a little bit slower on the attack. Tuesday. We are continuing the commission paint that we've got on at the moment. We will be working on them. We've got a couple of bits to do on them. I'm actually really looking forward to it. Wednesday, I might make a slight adjustment to the start time. But we should be going back to doing the collab or gaming evenings. At the moment, that'll either be Black Flag or it will be Power World. That'll all depend on how I'm feeling, because at the end of the day, yeah, one of those. Thursday, I thought worked really well. We got like an hour and a half in gaming wise, a little bit of chat, a little bit of a laugh, a little bit of a joke, and then we go. Friday night, next Friday night, I will be on. I wasn't on this Friday night because literally I went for an afternoon nap, so I'll be ready for it, and ended up throwing up the second I lied down. I don't exactly know why. I am thinking it was still my body recovering from heat stroke, which is why I am struggling a lot at the moment. Hopefully, that is the new schedule pretty much set in stone. I'm quite happy with it at the moment. It does free up a lot of time during the day for me, apart from on Tuesdays and Sundays. Sundays for me are fine to be busy, but yeah. I am going to be trying to take it a bit easier on myself. I'm not going to be guaranteeing that I'll be streaming every single week like this. On the weeks where we don't have GAC, so on that 4-week cycle, I am going to take Monday and Saturday completely off. I am not going to be on stream. I will very unlikely even be in Discord. Remember, I don't tend to have Discord on my phone. So, it's one of those. I want to be able to have a bit of free time. The Thursday night gaming will still do, and Friday night gaming will still do. Now, quick few bits, guys. If you do want to support us, feel free. You can do it through YouTube membership, you can do it through Twitch, or you can do it through Ko-fi. Any of those, the only perk we've got at the moment is that you have access to our Power World server. There is always somebody on it. I can see that there is a couple of people on it now. I'm probably going to be slow playing this afternoon. I do have a couple of work emails to deal with, and a couple of work bits that I've got to reply to and deal with. So my afternoon is going to be slow Power World with work shit scattered in between. Joys of working for yourself, guys. Sunday is basically paperwork day. Other than that, guys, we are going to have a little bit of a chill. Monday, you'll see me at GMT. It's in there. If you join the Discord server. God damn it, Wig. Like that. So, you can use your... We'll wait until he's finished. So, if you join, if you like Wig and you use your Prime membership, gives you access to the extra channels in Discord. Those extra channels, one of them is called Perks, and that is where the link, the information for the private Power World server is. Any future things that we do will be in that page. So if we end up running other game servers for other games, they will be in there. So the way you help me, guys, through Prime subs, memberships on YouTube, or Ko-fi memberships, all get access to that. So you guys are absolutely amazing, and I couldn't be doing this without you guys. So thank you so much for all the help that you do there. Other than that, guys, we do have commissions open. There is a thing that I can send you to fill in. Also, you can also ask and request. You can email me on the website. You can send me a message on Discord. Any of them is how I can do it. We have got a long queue for off-stream. Commissions on stream are very different. Is one of those you get to see the whole process from start to finish. The only bit you won't see is me using rattle can to paint it up, base painted it, because there is no point in me showing that because I can't. So other than that, guys, we will be back tomorrow evening. We'll cause mischief, mayhem, chaos, and everything else in between then. Let's have a look at where we can raid. Cut here. Who is on with that we know, first of all? Who is on that we know? Because I'd prefer to go somewhere we know. There isn't that many people on that I know. We could go to somebody I know that's playing Black Flag. You know what? I know where I want to go. We're gonna go to a person called Thorlaw. Now, I do lurk here quite often. Thorlaw is currently playing Parcel Simulator. And so he's doing what Nellis was doing. He is playing with parcels. I don't think it is the same game. It may be. But it is looking like he might be a little bit further along if he is the same game. Other than that, guys, we'll be back tomorrow. Thank you so much for everything you do. We'll hit that and we'll poke this button as well. There is a raid messages, guys. The other one comes out in October. So it can't be the same one then. So it's another postage automation game. Just saying, Nels. Postage, automation. Say some of your favourite words. Some of your favourite words there. Yeah, so it's our glue now. It's our glue. Now, have a good one, guys. We'll be back very, very soon. This will automatically kick us all the way to the raid. It will go to the end screen. And yeah, have a wonderful rest of your day, guys. And I will see you all very, very soon. Those that do see me in Discord later, I'm probably half working. Just as a heads up.